Hey everybody, it's another episode of AJ Opens Boxes, show where AJ, that's me, opens up boxes. And got a few boxes here that you probably just saw what they were that I open up. Recently, Emerald City Comicon was supposed to have happened, but it didn't because of, you know, the pandemic stuff, but and that's okay. But they did release all these shared exclusives to stores on the same weekend, and they had the Funko Virtual Con, which was kind of fun. I was only gonna get one of these because I'm trying to cut back, but I ended up getting three because it's just, you know, I just did, you know, first it was just the one, and I was like, oh, then I saw the other one, like, well, okay, I'll get that second one, and then I saw the third one, so I was like, okay, I have to get it. So I'm gonna open up in order that I really wanted them, and that I got, so because that's what I'm gonna do. The first one, of course, is Marvel number 592 from the Avengers, Thanos with his arm cut off. This is cool. This was the GameStop exclusive. I went to one of my favorite GameStops and got it. This is the only one I got the day of that they came out. My GameStop hadn't had too many people in, and they had pretty much all their pops there. So I was able to get a fresh one. Whatever, I don't know why they'd not be fresh, but so this is one I was really excited to get. That I really want to get. I generally get most of the Avengers movies, but starting with Age of Ultron, I basically have gotten every single Avengers movie pop. You know, barring, you know, the few like really exclusive ones. So of course I had to get this one. Very excited to get it. So there you go. This is from obviously Avengers Endgame. This is where he was in the garden and the Avengers confront him. You know, after he's snapped everybody and everybody died. So I gotta admit, this is a pretty creative one. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but there he was like leaning because the Avengers all cornered him and leaned him in. They chopped his arm off so he wouldn't use the gauntlet. However, the gauntlet, as you can see here, I'll try to get a couple good pictures of it. It's missing all the Infinity Stones because he had snapped them out of resistance, and that's how he got all gnarled up, like whatever. And then but they cut his arm off. They didn't know that at the time, so it does go back on there. And kind of there you go. I think maybe there you go. That way it kind of matches up, but. I was like, what a ridiculous thing to get. I had to get it. I mean, it's a bobblehead, which you could take the head off if you wanted to. I'm not going to, because he gets his, spoiler alert for a movie that's been out a while, he gets his head cut off too. But then they take a past version that comes to the future. You have to watch the movie, but it's a good movie. So forgive me if there's some spoilers, which I just spoiled part of it. But the movie's been out a long time, people. Let's, whatever. But, I mean, they already had the Thanos in the garden that they already came out with regular set, but so this is interesting. Just a different way. It's more of an action pose too. Well, I don't know if that's action to be kneeling, but that's from the movie. But I don't know. I just like. I mean, come on, a pop with a removable hand because his arm got chopped off. I mean, how can that's clever. I'm sorry, but you can't. I really like that. Maybe probably more than I should, but. There you go. I thought that was really fun. So fun one, Funko. So there you go. That was the GameStop exclusive Thanos. The next one is the Flocked Charmander. This was from Walmart. This is one of the Walmart exclusives. They also have the Dwight, but I like Office, but there's some stuff that I really like that I just don't collect pops for. Like a lot of TV shows are like that. So like The Office and stuff. Even though I love The Office, I just didn't do it. And whoops, and he's already fallen out. So, man, here's the funny thing. Like, Thanos is a bulky pop. Even like the other Thanos, he's always like there's like a lot of weight to him, a lot of like extra plastic. So that's always interesting to me. And so like, he's just like towering over poor little Charmander here. Looks very little, but they made a couple different flocked Pokemon pops, at least of the starters, and Pikachu. And so now they've got one of Charmander. Charmander is one of my favorite Pokemon. The first Pokemon I picked when I first played Pokemon Red back in the late 90s or whenever it was, when I got my original gray brick Game Boy. But this is a cool one. I like it. I mean, like it is one of those things like why is there's a little damage there. His little mouth's not all the way in. But like, why is he flocked? Because isn't he like a lizard and also on fire? You'd think he wouldn't want to be flocked at all. I don't care. I think it's neat. I do have. Do I have it up here? Yeah. I got the original one, or the non-flocked one. This is just regular. Anybody can get this, but I was like, I had to get the flocked one. They do have a flocked Bulbasaur that was another exclusive for Amazon, but I decided against it. I mean, I don't know. I got enough. I got enough Pokemon, but I had to be like, you know what? I really like that. I do love his tail is translucent. I did get a couple other of these pops that I've could probably show in another video of the other non-flocked versions of the Kanto starters, first generation starters. But that's a real neat pop. I just like it's flocked. It's cool. That tail's kind of neat. It's got the translucent flame there. So I don't know. That's cool. I like it. I dig it. And I do like the box how it has like the backing there is the flame for his element, and you know, just that. Funko, if you're thinking of making another one, Psyduck is my favorite Pokemon. So if you want to make a Psyduck pop, flocked or not, that'd be really cool. I think you should glow in the dark. I'd like a glow in the dark Psyduck. So just throwing that out there. So this third one, I thought about getting, and it's a Target exclusive. But is the Sean Kemp Seattle Supersonics. Sean Kemp's a very famous player from the Sonics. My favorite is actually Hersey Hawkins, mainly because Hersey Hawkins went to my alma mater, went to Bradley University. I love the Sonics. They were my favorite team till they got stolen. And I do not watch a lot of WNBA. I do actually watch some of the WNBA. The Storm's still doing good. Actually, they're doing amazing. They're an amazing team. But I don't watch the NBA that much because after the Sonics got stolen, hey, what? I just happen to have this there. So I'm a Sonics fan. Yeah, I just don't watch basketball anymore. It just kind of, that sucked. They got stolen. So I was like, you know, I'll get this one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I do. If you guys are gonna make another Sonics, Hersey Hawkins is who I'd like you to make. So next, but actually, Sean Kemp's a really cool guy, and he's still active in Seattle and stuff. So, yeah, no, I mean, how can you not like Sean Kemp? I mean, I guess if you don't like the Sonics, I guess whatever. But this is actually my first, at least the first one, at least I've unboxed, first NBA basketball one. I've got a couple. I'm a big Seahawks fan, so I've got, of course, a lot of number of the Seahawks players, you know, Russell Wilson and a few others. But oh, Sean Kemp there. He's got the basketball, of course, because he's playing. He's got, you know, his number 40 jersey on back there. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm a huge, like I said, I'm a big Sonics fan. They didn't stick around because they got stolen. They did. That's what happens. Also, Seattle, we could have done a better job supporting them. I mean, the last time I saw them play, they were playing like the Bobcats, which I didn't even know the Bobcats were a team. Are they still a team? Who knows? Who's the team that's the Pelicans? That was a team I never remember hearing about when I actually watched the NBA back in the, you know, whatever, 10 years ago, whatever it was. So it's like all these teams, I don't even know half the teams are. Probably half the teams I liked probably are gone. But anyway, I do still like the Sonics. Still got a lot of memories of them. You know, they're at Key Arena and playing stuff. So Sean Kemp, Target exclusive one. Why not? Loved it. So that's where, like, that was the third one I bought. I wasn't looking. That was one I was like, I kind of wanted, but I was like, well, maybe. But they still had some at my local Target just a few days after they released. So I'm like, well, I guess it's waiting for me. So that's why I got it. So there you go. There you go. Emerald City Comicon. Obviously, I didn't go for a lot of reasons, but one of my favorite conventions that I've ever gone to. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, period. And one of my best memories I've had have been at that convention. So that's why I'm always a big fan of getting a lot of the ones for the Emerald City Comicon shared exclusive. So there you go. That's what I got. I got good old armless Thanos, flocked Pikachu, flocked Charmander, and Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, Thanos, and Thanos' arm. There you go. Pretty cool. So, hey, you know what else is pretty cool? My social media. At least I think so. You can check me out on the Twitter at @A_J_Roberts. That's AJ Roberts. Or you can also check me out on the Instagram at the AJ Show TV. And of course, got to be forewarned, a lot of pictures of wieners on my Instagram. Just like to give people a bit of a warning on that for a variety of reasons. So there you go. So did you like any of the Emerald City Comicon exclusives? Let me know in the comments below your favorite Emerald City Comicon exclusive from this year, whether you got it or not. Maybe you really wanted it and you were hoping to get it. Maybe Funko will see it and send you one. Sometimes they do that. They're pretty cool like that. They like to give their fans, you know, a few things out here and there. Let me know in the comments below your favorite Emerald City Comicon exclusive, shared exclusive or otherwise. because well, they had a lot of cool stuff this year, and these are the 3 I decided to get, in part because I was able to get them, but also actually they were the ones I wanted, so it actually worked out for me. Yeah. Um, hey, thanks for watching. And if you don't mind, please click like and subscribe. One of the easiest ways to subscribe, though, is bam, Iron Weenie in the corner there. Why don't you give her a little click, because then you subscribed, and it's cool, and it's like a wiener dog with an Iron Man costume on. You can also check out more of my videos to the sides of me here, because, I don't know, I think they're pretty cool. Until they have the Emerald City Comic Con again, keep boxing it up.